Coming up on Close Up, we have the latest on presidential candidates coming to Winthrop.
And the Rock Hill Fire and Police Departments kick cancer to the curb.
Up next, find out what Old Town and Zombies are doing to raise awareness of heart disease.
Welcome to Winthrop Close Up. My name is Shane Shappett.
And I'm Emily Gill. Rock Hill is quickly becoming a hot spot for presidential politics. Reporter Jacob Hallex tells us why big-time politicians have been flocking to Winthrop's campus.
Winthrop is preparing for a high-profile event this November. On November 6, Democratic presidential candidates Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and Martin O'Malley will take part in a forum moderated by Rachel Maddow in Winthrop's own Burns Auditorium. The forum is one of many events that highlight Winthrop's commitment to bring political candidates to campus. But why Winthrop? Co-director of the West Forum, Katarina Moyen, says it's all about location.
Winthrop University is we call it a sweet spot. We're located in South Carolina. So South Carolina is one of the first primary states. It's the first primary state in the South, which makes it really important to all the Democratic and Republican strategists.
November 6th will be a busy day here at campus. That morning, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul will visit campus, and then that night, Democratic frontrunners Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders will battle it out here at Burns Auditorium to win your vote.
Thomas Calamia is the assistant news editor at the Johnsonian, Winthrop's student newspaper. He says these events are providing opportunities for students.
It gives students a chance to broaden their political horizon, experience ideas and opinions they're not comfortable with.
In a press release, South Carolina Democratic Party Chair Jamie Harrison said, "This forum will allow candidates to share their visions for our country, speak to Southern-specific issues and concerns, and show that Democrats are focused on giving working and middle-class families an opportunity to succeed." Tickets to the event are already sold out, so those students who weren't able to snag tickets online will have to watch the forum on TV. Jacob Hallex, Winthrop Close Up.
We will have coverage of the forum here on Winthrop Close Up.
Winthrop's young designers are showing their skills in a new designer showcase. Students from the Interior Design Department created their designs based upon a theme. The designs include the carpet pattern, furniture, wall color, and many more criteria. All of these great designs can be found in the McLaurin Student Gallery. Freshmen and transfer students alike are getting a taste of Winthrop this fall. Transfers and freshmen alike came to the Diggs lawn to enjoy caramel apples, kettle corn, a photo booth, pumpkin painting, and more. It was all part of the first year experience celebration. Attendees used the same hashtag for their pictures they are using for the whole year, hashtag 261FYE. Which stands for 261 days in the school year and first year experience. Coming up, we will have Crystal Thomason with more on Winthrop Close Up.
How the Rock Hill Fire Department and Police Department are raising money for charity through sports. Next on Winthrop Close Up.
Welcome back to Winthrop Close Up. The women's soccer team recently took on the Campbell Fighting Camels at Eagle Field. The Camels maintained control of the ball for much of the game, but at the half it was still 0-0. Junior Emily Crick scored the only goal of the game in the 75th minute, winning the game for Winthrop on their senior day. The Rock Hill Police Department and Fire Department recently faced off in a soccer game to raise money for breast cancer research. Reporter Emily Gill was there to tell us how they kicked breast cancer to the curb.
Community members entered Eagle Stadium eager to see who would win the soccer match. However, the game wasn't just focused on fun.
Coach Pasapenko came to both chiefs, the fire department and the police department, and said he wanted to try and raise some money and awareness for breast cancer for Carolina's Kicking It Challenge.
The The Kicking It Challenge has been around for a few years, but this is the first year that the fire department and police department have been able to join forces to raise money for breast cancer.
Well, actually, the proceeds from the admission today is going towards the fund, and as well as we're selling the T-shirts with a fire department logo and police department logo on it. That's also going to the fundraiser.
In Coach Posipenko's eyes, the event kills two birds with one stone.
It's a way for us to show the appreciation, our appreciation for what they do, and it's also a chance to raise some money for cancer research.
All involved intend to make the game and fundraiser a yearly competition, a definite win for the community. Emily Gill, Winthrop Close Up.
While the fire and police departments raised money, Rock Hill was also the home to some international stars focused on a more competitive goal. Reporter Zach Grieger was there to help serve up the story.
The Rock Hill Rock Open Women's Tennis Tournament drew players from throughout the world.
Okay. Actually, there are very few local players, and this year we had 32 different countries represented.
The event also welcomed special guest, Ruby the sponsor dog.
So she's been regular for 5 years watching the league matches and just being up here.
The Tennis Center helps draw a big crowd with this international field spot in the Women's Pro Circuit.
The tournament has occurred annually over the past 7 years. The director, Kim Osman, says it's a big win for the community and hopes to continue hosting the tournament in the future.
Though I know the vision of the city has always been for each one of its facilities to have a premier event. And once we got it, we haven't let it go away.
There were plenty of volunteers and employees to lend a helping hand.
There's a lot of things behind the scenes, like the few weeks before and even like a year ahead, preparing for all the small details. Now the tournament is happening, so our life kind of gets easier as have the main referees and everything, and the volunteers. A lot of help with the community volunteers helping us.
The tournament holds both a single and a doubles tournament, and other than Monday morning, the tournament has essentially gone off without a hitch. Zach Grieger, Winthrop Close Up.
If you want to learn more about the Rock Hill Tennis Center, check out their Facebook at Rock Hill Tennis Center. Stay with us, there's still more to come. Discover what Old Town and Zombies are doing to raise awareness of heart disease, up next on Winthrop Close Up.
Welcome back to Winthrop Close Up. It's a little spooky in downtown Rock Hill, and Janae Reese was there as zombies ran wild.
3, 2, 1.
There were zombies everywhere at the annual Zombie Crawl 5K Walk-in Fun Run in downtown Rock Hill. Hundreds of families got zombified makeovers, ran zombie style, and got a chance to act dead.
The Zombie Crawl is an education and awareness event for the Heart to Heart Foundation, which is a nonprofit that supports women's health relative to heart disease.
At this year's Zombie Crawl, blood pressure checks are offered for free. Checking your blood pressure is a good way to monitor how healthy your heart is. Doctors say that over 90% of women have one or more risk factors of heart disease. Even though the event is filled with health tips, fake blood, and zombies, the children had much to say about the festivities.
I'm excited to run.
Walking Dead star Kent Wagner got in on the action, acting as the 2015 Grand Marshal.
I'm here to support the runners and help promote the event.
You see them walking around here, so that's the best part because it's just a fun, wonderful group.
As you can see, zombies do have a little bit of heart. This has been Janae Reese with the Close Up.
Proceeds fund heart health screenings for women in York, Chester, and Lancaster counties.
I'm not usually one for zombie stuff, but that looks really fun.
It does look pretty fun. I think even watching all the makeup and stuff, though, I'm not sure I could actually do it. People went a little too over the top with that. I don't think my stomach could handle it.
All right, that's very fair. Thanks for joining us this week on Winthrop Close Up. Be sure to follow us at Winthrop Close Up on Twitter and Facebook, and make sure to follow us next week.